Hello and welcome to BIJ Now, a new series brought to you by Business in Japan TV that looks at the leading issues in business and economics in Japan. For years, there's been talk about whether Japan should legalize casinos. But just recently, the issue has moved to center stage. Over 100 lawmakers are working on legislation that would back having casinos. We're talking gambling palaces, complete with roulette wheels, blackjack tables, and slot machines. Japan may be one of the few developed countries without casinos, but the Japanese are no strangers to gambling. Here you'll find horse racing, bicycle racing, even racing involving little motorboats. On top of that, the pachinko pinball machine has long been a national pastime. In this form of pseudo-gambling, players can exchange the gifts they win for money. Last year, pachinko generated 5 times the revenues of the casinos in Macau, the world's biggest gambling hub. Some analysts believe that Japan represents a massive untapped market. True, Japanese consumers are not known as risk-takers and have been battered by a prolonged recession. But they do have a reputation for being big spenders, if the product or service is right. One estimate says that at least $10 billion a year could be generated by the casino industry, and probably a lot more. After all of the years of debate, why has the issue come to a head just now? One reason is political. The business-friendly Abe administration, which came to power in December, says it's committed to stimulating the economy, and that includes getting Japanese consumers to spend. Another reason is that the Japanese authorities have watched in envy as some of their neighbors, like Singapore and the Philippines, have opened casinos, boosting tourism, infrastructure, inbound investment, and employment. Dr. Adam Kasab, a senior lecturer in the MBA program at Globus University in Tokyo, calls casinos a trend that's now sweeping through Asia.
I would call it something like casino mania, something like that. This was sparked off by what happened in Macau. In 2002, maybe as you know, they deregulated, so they basically opened up the casino industry to foreign operators. And this brought in some of the real kind of global heavyweights. For example, MGM Resorts, Las Vegas Sands, they went in and they brought a lot of innovation with them and just really made the whole gambling experience so much more kind of exciting for visitors and consumers.
China, a country where gambling is a near obsession, is not far away, geographically speaking, and more Chinese tourists are already choosing Japan as a sightseeing destination. So a big part of Japan's casino plan would be to create huge integrated resorts with luxury hotels and recreation. Naturally, though, some locals worry about addiction, crime, mob ties, and other social ills traditionally associated with gambling around the world.
It may encourage a kind of mindset of instant success and, chance, which I think goes against the sort of Japanese core values.
The governor of Tokyo says he'd like to see a nice big casino located somewhere around here, along Tokyo's waterfront. The pro-casino lobby has seen its ambitions dashed before. This time, however, it has a real reason for hope. Thank you for watching Business in Japan TV.